How to be a good ESFP. According to the Myers-Briggs Personality Type Indicator, ESFPs are extroverted, sensing, feeling, and perceiving. They are performers and entertainers due to their love for being at the center of attention. They do not usually fit into society because they care about nothing other than the moment. They are spontaneous and thrive on new things that bring sensation and unique experience. To further explain the concept of this personality, here is a breakdown of their characteristics according to the 4 major traits they exhibit. Extroverted. The extroverts are outgoing and fun-loving. They enjoy social interactions and are not burned out by being around many people. This trait can be identified with expressiveness and excelling in team environments. People who fit in this group often prefer dialogue and discussion as the primary tool to find solutions. Sensing. A person in this category likes to use their 5 senses to experience new situations. Sensing people are curious and have an eye for aesthetics. They are playful and have a listening ear. They also like to speak about the things going on in their lives. They do not like to be held down. And when they can, they like to move in more practical directions with their senses. These people cherish a tremendous sense of creative freedom and the thrill of being out and about, experiencing the world. Feeling. When someone relies on their feelings, they go with their instincts. Whatever they feel is right that rules their choice. So a person in this category can choose an unstable job for a few months over another, which looks better on paper, only because they think the former is in tune with their feelings. These people tend to worry about their feelings and those of others. They could be excellent peacemakers and diplomats. Perceiving. If they perceive, it means they like to look ahead. They want to have the chance to head out as soon as things no longer satisfy them. Although they are committed to fun and spontaneity, they still prefer the unspoken flexibility to chase other things. They don't want to make a choice that cannot be changed. That is why they enjoy practical experiments to traditional learning, jobs, or relationships. Some of the advantages of being ESFP include adaptability, positive attitude during difficult times, observant, creativity, friendliness, diplomacy, leadership abilities. The creative motivation and thrill of reinvention put ESFPs as the best people to handle the following jobs: social worker, interior designer, paramedic, fashion designer, psychologist, photographer, human resource specialist, head coach, pediatrician, event planning. Sadly, there are a few weaknesses associated with this personality: hurt by criticism, poor planning for the future, easily bored with repetitive tasks, seek immediate gratification, struggle with inner conflict, lack of long-term plans. Here we will discuss 10 of the best ways to be a better social individual with an ESFP. These are suggestions that touch on the highlighted weaknesses of the personality type. What could be the best ways to change these weaknesses into something positive for the ESFP personality type? 10. When in doubt, ask questions. Remember to ask questions when you are in doubt. Many things can quickly confuse you due to your excitement with consuming new information and experiences. That is why you will feel like something is wrong but cannot place the feeling. It would be best to ask someone who might remember. Moving without verifying things could make your whole work meaningless, and you have to start again. Many people with different personalities see the same things, and they will all not arrive at the same conclusions. You have to make a conscious effort to ask questions and arm yourself with enough information constantly. 9. Assume the best. One of your best traits is staying positive in negative situations, and you have to maintain the same attitude, even when your guts tell you otherwise. It is not healthy to assume the worst every time. Sometimes things will find a way to work themselves out. All you have to do is create a positive situation amid the negativity. This attitude can help improve a terrible situation into a much better state. While you try to salvage situations, focus on making the best out of them. 8. Be gentle in your expectations. You will have to lower your expectations of people around you. The expectations you hold of people could cause disappointments that could affect your drive and motivation. You can trust people, but you need to know that there are chances of unfulfilled promises. When these happen, the way you respond could drive many people away. You have to extend grace even to people who have failed to meet your expectations. When you fail to deliver on a promise, the way you want to be treated must be the same context for treating others. Nothing is cast in stone, and realities could differ. Overall, drastically reduce your expectations. 7. Be accountable for yourself. Once you are the one with leadership qualities, the most socially motivated, and the listening ear of the group, you need to be accountable for most things you do. The values you hold and expound will affect many people who look up to you and are inspired by your confidence. You need to have the right social politics, practice what you preach, and live with love for all. While you hold yourself responsible for yourself, the people around you must see your sense of responsibility. Be accountable and watch yourself become the best ESFP there is. 6. Be aware of others. The way that you see things could not be the same way others would. You need to realize that there are 15 other personality types, and they all have different perceptions and concepts, given the same context. So you'd have to be considerate of other people's personalities. It is okay if someone does not talk as much. It is not bad for someone to be talented but not want to be the center of attention. It could be difficult to identify other people's personalities and engage them on a favorable wavelength to all parties. 5. Smile at criticisms. ESFPs can be hurt when there is not enough credit to them. It could get worse when they experience harsh criticisms. It feels like their craft or personality is no longer good for the people who once cherished them. What this does is that your entire mood and motivation could be destroyed in a single criticism. Yet criticisms should be taken as an opportunity for growth. Disagreements and criticisms are not the worst things that could happen to a person. You have to smile at your criticism and work to become a better version of yourself. 4. Listen to everything. For a personality that goes off with instincts and feelings, you should not jump into decisions quickly. There is a probability that excitement for a new beginning could jeopardize a chance at a carefully thought-through decision. When you listen to things, you should soak everything in. Going off on the highlights could be bad for you in the long run. When you are unsure, you can seek a second opinion about some things to be sure you are entering with your best foot. There could be some goodwill situations, but sometimes people can omit or underrepresent the essential facts. 3. Express your feelings. As an ESFP, many people look up to you as good counsel. They bring their problems to you and know that you have a listening ear that could quickly feel like you are the psychiatrist of your group. What that does is you refuse to share your problems while worrying about others. This could be bad for you. Whatever pent-up energy you have within, you should find an outlet. If you try to sort everything out for yourself and carry other people's burdens, you will only end up engulfed in trauma. That is why it is always good to express yourself. 2. Face your weaknesses. When you realize that some of your traits are strengths, it does not end there. Some of them are weaknesses and should be treated as such. As you face your weaknesses, you are going to change yourself completely. What happens in these situations is that you will better understand your weaknesses and work on them to become the best version of yourself. This should not be seen as an attack on your personality. It is an honor to your real self, which will come out once you have worked on your flaws. Facing your weakness is the best way to become a better ESFP one. Feed your strengths. There is truth to your strengths. You have some of the most socially accepted traits as an individual. Even though you have weaknesses to face, you cannot ignore those strengths. They are your ticket to a good life. You have to nourish your talents and appreciation of the beauty the world offers. Your on-hands experiences should not be traded for anything. Soon you will be in the same league as your favorite celebrities, who are also ESFP like Cristiano Ronaldo, Khloe Kardashian, Cardi B, Miley Cyrus, and Will Smith. If you enhance your strengths, you could bring so much color and light into the world and every room you walk into. As discussed, you can have a successful career, healthy social connections, and a deeply satisfying intimate relationship if you pay attention to these things. If you are ESFP or now someone who does, what is the most stable routine they maintain? What is the most difficult part about being ESFP? Please share your thoughts with us.